Good afternoon, everybody. Hello, good afternoon. This is Ngozi Onwucholoba once again. Welcome to Growth Habits. Do I have anyone with me here today? Is anyone here? Anyone ready to learn? Anyone ready to grow? Anyone ready to move forward in every aspect of life? This is Growth Habits. Who is joining me and where are you joining me from? Please just let me know in the comment section who you are and where you're joining me from this glorious afternoon. Once again, my name is Ngozi Onwucholoba and this is Growth Habits. Yes, this is where we learn, where we teach ourselves, where we journey together. In fact, I am your personal guide in this journey of growth. I take you by the hand and we will walk the road together until we achieve the best that is possible for us to achieve in this life. Growth Habits, once again, every Tuesday and every Thursday in the month of February, right here, 12 noon on Facebook Live. So if you are joining me live, I want to welcome you. Please tell me your name. Tell me where you're joining me from. Tell me this is the first time you're joining on this live session. But if you have joined before, also tell me. Just introduce yourself to me. Let me meet you. Let me know you. Let me know who you are. So once again, Growth Habits. The habits, the things that we will do, the actions that we will take, the things that we will do that will make us grow, that will cause us to grow, that will cause us to be the people that we are created to be, that will cause us to shine, that will cause us to be people of impact, to be people of worth, to be people of note, people that will be spoken about, everywhere. So Growth Habits, once again, with Ngozi Onwucholoba, every Tuesday and every Thursday in the month of February, right here, 12 noon, Facebook Live. We started this session last week, couple of 2 weeks ago now actually, and we started with just a general definition of growth. This is session 4. Can you believe it? 4 already. We are moving and we are moving fast. God is helping us and we are making quick progress. Session 4 already. 4. So this session we are going to talk about choosing your circle of friends. Yes. Who are those people that surround you? How do you choose them? Why would you even bother to choose them? What does this have to do with our growing? What does this have to do with our growth? What does the circle of friends we have to do with our growth? Those are the things we are going to look at this afternoon. Those are the things we are going to consider. If you are watching this on the replay, I welcome you. Thank you for joining me. You had so many other options, but here you are. You decided to click on this link and to join in this session. I welcome you also if you're on the replay. Like I said, please let me know where you're joining me from. Let me know where you're joining me from. Let me know your name. Is this your first time of joining? Were you in previous sessions? Just talk to me. Talk to me. Like I said, today we are going to talk about choosing your circle of friends. Or should I even say your circle of influence? Because there's one thing that I have come to see. When you are growing, the people that surround you, the people around you are key. They are so important. Welcome, Mazi Echika. You're welcome. I'm so glad to have you. Welcome, Mike Gopene. Nice to have you here with us this afternoon. So as I was saying, when you are growing, when you're in the journey of growth, the people that are around you are so important. It might look like, what is my own? The people around me, I'm the one growing. It's not them that's growing. I'm the one that is growing. But the people that you surround yourself with affect your growth. They affect your growth. I'm trying to remember. There was something I read somewhere. I can't remember it right now. I will try and, as I remember, I will tell us about it. Something I read somewhere about the people that surround you. You know, we are told also that we are as good as the 5, people, the 5 next people around us. Our circle of influence affects so much of our growth. Aside from the knowing who you are, aside from understanding yourself, aside from, making your affirmations, fixing your habits, adjusting your habits, the people that you surround yourself with is a great determinant. It's not the only, but it's a great determinant to whether you succeed or you fail in this journey of growth. I'm just thinking of some examples, but when we talk about the people that surround you, not just your family now, because most times we can't choose our families. We can't choose, our children. We didn't choose our parents. We can choose our husbands, we can choose our wives, we choose our spouse, but we can't choose our children. We can't choose our brothers. We can't choose our fathers. So those people, that circle of people around us, they are not the people I'm talking about today. I'm talking about the people who are your friends. Those ones that you went out of your way. See, because hardly do we make friends that we didn't choose. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. You cannot have somebody as your friend and you didn't choose that person. No, that person might be an acquaintance. The one that you did not choose might be an acquaintance, it's not really a friend. But those that are your friends that you spend most of your time with, very, very important, very, very key in our life. If you want to be a success, you want to be successful in life, you need to surround yourself with successful people. Because see, unconsciously or subconsciously, we pick up the habits of those that are around us. We begin to act like those that surround us. Have you ever seen someone that, for example, very quiet initially, and then he or she happens to have some boisterous friends? Before you know it, the person begins to be more outgoing. Why? The circle of friends have begun to influence them, have started to affect how they do. Do you see children, young children that, they don't know anything about smoking, they don't know anything about drinking, suddenly they begin to move with the wrong crowd. And before you know it, they start smoking, they start drinking. Why? Did their friends take the smoke and put it in their mouth? Most probably not. Did they take the drink and force it down their throat? Most probably not. But because they are associating with that group of friends, the things that those people do begins to rub off on you. Begins to rub off. So, do you want to be successful in life? Surround yourself with successful people. Do you want to be happy in life? Things are hard, things are difficult. You're facing depression. Surround yourself with happy people. When you surround yourself with happy people, before you know it, have you ever been upset or, in a bad mood? And then maybe you go to a place. Okay, let me even use the example of you go to a comedy show. Before you know it, you're laughing. Why? Because the atmosphere surrounding the people there began to affect you. Or, you have a brother or a sister. Oh, welcome, Mr. Olajide Rufus. Glad to have you. I'm so happy you're here. Welcome, welcome. Or you have a brother or sister that likes to crack jokes. And the time that you're upset, the time that you're down, you just go and visit that brother or sister. By the time you stay with them a little, don't you notice that you start to feel better? Why? Because their aura that they carry begins to influence you. So if you're somebody that's lazy, for example, you love to procrastinate, and then you surround yourself with people who love to procrastinate, you will never get anything done. But when you surround yourself with people who are go-getters, who are always doing, without thinking, unconsciously, in fact, even if it's just for competition's sake, you begin to see that you try at least not to procrastinate as much. So you want to be happy, surround yourself with happy people. You want to be healthy. How many of us have started a weight loss program? Oh, 2023 is my year, I must lose weight. You want to be healthy, you want to lose weight, surround yourself with people who are healthy, who are always going to the gym, who are on one diet or the other. So that is why we join some of these accountability groups we join for things. Because when you surround yourself with these people, you begin to think like they think. You begin to act like they act. You do as you see them do. So when you are lacking confidence, for example, surround yourself with confident people. Before you know it, you begin to take up parts of those people that are surrounding you. That is why it is so key and so important that we watch the people who are around us. Don't surround yourself with Debbie Downers. You know, there's these people that no matter what, they know how to bring every situation down. When the atmosphere is charged, people are happy, they know how to bring down everything. Debbie Downers. Debbie Downers. Before you know it, everywhere is cold. Run from such people. If you intend to grow at all, even in the business sphere, do you notice, or have you ever noticed, that all these very well-to-do entrepreneurs, do you notice that they move around each other? Have you noticed that somehow, when you see Bill Gates, not look too far, you will find Jeff Bezos or something. You understand? They move around with people who will, rub off on them. You don't see them. It's not as if they are avoiding people who are not as rich as them. That is not even the point. The point is that they are surrounding themselves with people who will ginger them, people who will cause them to be, competitive in a way, as in, oh, if he can do it, so can I. Not in a bad way, not in the one that cutthroat. No, it's not cutthroat competition, but people who will challenge you. Surround yourself with such people. If they say the closest 5 people around you, who are they? Who are the? I said, leave your husband, leave your children, leave your mother, leave your brothers, not counting them. The next 5 people who are closest to you, who are they? Who are those people? What are their values? What are they passionate about? What is their character? What is their daily habits? These 5 people, just take a second, think. Who are the next 5 people to you after your family? Who are they really? What really are their values? What do they truly believe in? What is their character? What characteristics do they display? What are their daily habits? What are the things they do? I joined I think it's called an accountability group, a master class. It's a master class, but it's an accountability group. And in that group, every day at the beginning we set our timetable for each day. What you would do every day. Write it out. 5 a.m. prayer, like that. 8 a.m. breakfast. 10 a.m. in the office. 5:30 I should be reading. Write it out every single day. What your day would look like. And you know that one of the things we do in that group, at the end of each day, you have to come back and report. You have to come back and report whether you kept to your schedule for the day. That has helped me marvelously. I can't even begin to tell you the kind of habits I've picked up simply by being part of that group. See, this is what surrounding yourself with the right people does for you. Now, this is an online community. These are not even the people I see every day. The example I just gave, they're not people I see every day. They are not people that I talk to every day. They are not people that I share my heart with. If these people that are distant, that we are distant, if these people who are distant can affect my life in such a way that I am so conscious of those habits that I've put down, those habits I want to imbibe, I'm so conscious of the things that I've written down that I want to do on that group, how much more the people who are close to us, the people that we are able to relate to. Good afternoon, Favor. Welcome. I'm so glad that you decided to join us today. How much more those people that are close to us, that we see maybe every day, or at least every week, if not every day. So do that assessment. Check the 5 people that are closest to you, aside from your husband, family members. Aside from them, the next 5 people who are closest to you. Assess. Think. Who are they? What are their habits? What are their values? What are their daily habits? What is their passion? What are they passionate about? When you assess this for these 5 people, then look at yourself. You will see that somehow you have the same values with these people. You share the same beliefs somehow. The same things that are passionate about. Somehow you are also passionate about the same things. Even if this is not like your calling. For example, maybe your calling is to be a preacher, let me just say, for example. And you surround yourself. No, let me use myself as an example. I like to give examples with myself so that we'll see that I'm not speaking this thing from book, or, it's from things that have either happened to me or are currently happening to me. Now, I told us at the second session, how I became an accountant because an uncle challenged me and I took it up and I taught myself mathematics. Good. Now I taught myself mathematics, I read accounting, I took ICANN, I passed the exams, I worked as an accountant, and everything about me was accounting. But truly, that is not the passion. Accounting has never been the passion of my heart. Has never been. But everything about me was accounting. My friends, accountants. Honestly, as I was going through this journey, I realized that period of my life, just about everybody that was close to me in any way, they were accountants or in the accounting profession somehow. So everything about me, welcome, Yanni Uboma. Wow, I'm so glad that you decided to join me today. Please let me know where you're joining from. I believe you're not joining me from Nigeria, unless you're telling me you came in and I didn't know. So, yes, I was talking about myself and my time being an accountant. So I had friends, and almost all my friends were accountants. So everything about me was accounting. Unconsciously. But somewhere along the line, in my later years, I began to get into management. As I grew in my profession, I began to get into management and not the core accounting anymore, not handling the figures, having to talk to HR people, having to deal with the people who are handling marketing, sales, and all that. And I noticed by the time I began to have these people around me, I started to see that maybe this is where my interests lie more. But do you know that suddenly I started gravitating towards people who are in that area? Now, in preparing for this class, I now sat down and began to look at people who are around me right now. I hardly say accountant. Maybe I have one accountant friend, as in the person I can say friend. One accountant. One. Good day, Yanni. Good to have you once again. I appreciate your joining us today. I truly appreciate. Thank you. So I was saying, only one accountant is now my friend. All the other people who I can say are close to me They have nothing to do with accounting. They are either in one level of management, one level of administration or the other. So you see that the people that surround you influence you. They do. The people around you, they influence you. They bring out something that might actually be hidden in you. But that is why you must be careful. Who are these people that are around you? Okay, so like I also give work. Okay, oh, thank you very much. I'm so glad, Maazi Chika, that you are learning. I am happy. This is why I am doing this, because I learned a lot of these things in the process of life, in the process of living. So I felt it would be nice to share with others, and I'm so glad that it's people are learning from it, and that is helping people. I've gotten so many people telling me, oh wow, I didn't know you had this in you, but it was there somewhere. So I thank you all for making our time to be with me today. Welcome, Francis. Francis, you're welcome. I'm so glad to have you today. So I was talking about the 5 closest people to you. Used myself as an example, and I mentioned that right now, because somehow I've begun to transit out of accounting and move into administration, HR, marketing, management, all those kinds of things. The people who are surrounding me now, the people that I associate with now, both consciously and unconsciously, I have to say it, because some of these people are not people that I intentionally looked for. Some, yes, I intentionally went to search them out so that they will be in my circle of influence. They are either in administration or something like that. I hardly have close, as it means close. I'm not saying I don't have friends that are accountants. I have friends that are accountants, many. But the ones that are now close are more in the administrative areas. And I am learning from them. I have the ones who are above me. I have the ones who are following me. I am learning from all of them. So the 5 people is what I'm talking about now. 5 closest people to you. Assess. Check who they are. Check their values. Check what they are passionate about. If for some reason their values, what they are passionate about, is not congruent with who you are or who you want to be, please begin to change. Begin to change them. There is no need to manage. Begin to change them. I'm not saying you throw them out. Oh, Francis, I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. Thank you for the good wishes. Thank you so much. So I was saying, begin to change them out. I did not say they will not be your friends anymore. But friends get level. Friends are in levels. So let them not be your close friends anymore. They are your friends. They might not, your best friend is your best friend. That one is aside. Your best friend is your best friend. But even that your best friend, you will find and you will see that generally your lives align somehow. That person that is your best friend. So check those people. Figure this out. Sit down and assess. Once you have done this assessment, what do you people bond over? What is it that brings you together? You and these 5 people. Sit down and assess these things. Once you do the assessment of your 5 closest friends, then look at yourself. You will begin to see the areas of similarity, the areas of congruence. If they don't exist, that's the areas of congruence don't exist, and the picture you have of yourself in the future, these people do not look like that picture, please begin to make a change. Unless you don't intend to achieve that picture, unless you don't you're not really too keen on that growth, on getting to that place that you want, please reassess. Move some of them around. I did not say throw them away. I'd like to repeat some things because, it's very easy to say that Ngozi said I should throw away all my old friends. No, I did not say so. I did not say we should throw them away, but we need to reassess and intentionally begin to bring in the people whose presence look like your future. More especially, people whose present look like your future. Find a way to connect to them. Find a way to connect to them. Bring them in. Like I told us from the beginning, these principles, they apply to your spiritual life. They apply to your career life. They apply to your business. If you're a business person, they apply. The way you want your business to look like tomorrow, find somebody whose business is already like that today. Attach yourself to them. Learn from them. Feast from them. Feed from them. So the people who surround us, very, very important. Very, very important. Choose your circle of friends and choose them intentionally. Choose your circle of friends intentionally. Somebody might say, so how do I now do this? How am I going to begin to choose this circle of friends? How do I determine? The first and most important thing, I think I said this last week or so, understand yourself. Know you. Know who you are. Know who you want to be. Like I said, that person, that future that you want, look for somebody that is their present. But for you to do that, you have to know yourself. Embrace who you are. Embrace your worth. Embrace it. Know it. Embrace it. Understand it. Comprehend it. Know it without a doubt. Who you are and who you want to be. When you know it, when you understand who you are, you understand your worth, you understand where you're going, it's easier to pinpoint people who are already there. It's easier to pinpoint people who will help you get to that place that you want to get to, that will help you grow. Welcome, Nelson Davids. Whoa, from Istanbul. Wow. Welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. Welcome. So embrace your worth, understand who you are, embrace it. As they say, with your full chest, embrace your worth. Embrace your worth. It will help you determine who your circle of friends will be. It will help you. The next thing is, now focus on quality, not quantity. Of these friends we are talking about, focus on quality, not quantity. It doesn't matter whether it's one person or. See, one person, one good friend, one friend that pushes you, helps you grow, that keeps gingering you. One friend like that is better than 100 that will lead you backwards. Better than 100 friends that will take you back where you don't want to go. So focus on quality of this circle of friends, not quantity. Focus on the quality. Ensure that these are people, like I said, as much as possible, let them be people whose present look like your future. People whose present, welcome, Brochede. Thank you so much. Let it be people whose present, as much as possible, look like your future. Because when you find people whose present look like your future, that means they're a step or two ahead of you. You now have to, make yourself, encourage yourself, cause yourself to walk to catch up with them. But if the person is maybe at the same level or below, there might not be the ginger unless the person is on the same level but striving to get to where you are going also. with that, you're sure that at least both of you are working towards the same goal. In fact, within that your circle of friends, have one person that is where you are and striving to get to where you're also striving to get to. Then have someone that is already there. That place you're aiming for, that height you want to reach, have a friend amongst your circle of friends who is already there. If you have two, no problem. But as much as possible, see these ones that want to drag you back. They want to take you back to where you are coming from. You're running from, not even just coming, you're running from, that you don't want to be back there anymore. See those ones that will drag you back, run. Cut them. Shift them to the side. Let them be your acquaintance. Let them be your hello, hi friends. But those people that will help you achieve your goal, hold them close. And also in determining this circle of friends, in determining who makes up your circle of friends, even in searching out the people that make up this circle of friends that will lead you to your future, remember that it's not about you. Yes, it's you that's going on the journey of growth. It's you that wants to make progress. You are the one that wants to go from point A to point B. You are the one. Yes. But in dealing with this circle of friends, make sure that it's not all about you. Make sure that it's not all about you. Because the tendency is because, I want to grow. I want to feed from you. I want you to teach me what you know so that I can get to where you are. The tendency is for me to draw until I dry the person up. Because it's all about me. I'm just thinking about me, myself, and I. It is not all about you in this relationship. Remember, very important, very key. It's not all about you. It cannot be all about you. Remember that the person that is in that your circle of friends, especially those ones whose present look like your future, the tendency is for you to just keep drinking, sucking, taking. We don't remember that this person also needs to be fed. So in developing this circle of friends that will help you to grow, remember that it's give and take. There has to be a give and take. As they give to you, you also have to give. There has to be a give and take. If not, you will pull and draw until it becomes dry. You don't want that. You don't want that. So in developing this circle of friends, like I said, ensure that it's not all about you. Try and be genuinely interested in the other people. In that circle of friends that is for your growth. Be genuinely interested in the other people. Don't make it all about you. And okay, I've already talked about cutting off the ones that are drawing you back. They're called dead weight. Drop it. Drop. Dead weight. Drop. Otherwise, have you seen a runner that has, prisoners? Well, in movies, I don't even know whether they have them anymore. I think in the old ages, prisoners that they put shackles on their legs and then they put a weight. How would that person run? Tell me. It's impossible now. It's impossible. Even if you want to run, the weight on your leg is dragging you down. It's slowing you down. So those people that are dead weight, please drop. Because see, we must grow. We must achieve the purposes for which we're on this earth. God did not place any of us on this earth just to come and occupy space. It's not the reason. Not to occupy space. So that purpose for which you are brought, you must achieve it, and one of the ways is to drop dead weight. As you're developing your circle of friends, these people that will help you get to where you intend to get to in life, drop the dead weight. Don't be too sentimental about it. This is one area we are saying, oh, she was my friend since primary school. I did not say drop her as friend though. She can still be your friend. It's allowed. She can still be your friend. But like I said, friend has levels. Friend has levels. This is not me telling us that people who are not of our cadre, or I'm not talking about class here. No, it has nothing to do with your class. Nothing at all to do with class. Because this person that is, that his present looks like your future doesn't mean the person is rich. I hope we understand. It doesn't mean the person is rich, because it could just be that the person has some characteristics you're trying to develop, and the person already has it. Those are the people you need to bring into your circle of friends. So it's not a matter of class. This person is not of my class, so I drop them. No, at all. It's not a class thing. It's a matter of the characteristics that will help me to grow is in this person, or is not in the other one. The characteristics in this other person is drawing me back. It's making me to move backwards when I need forward movement. Those are the ones you caught. Because nobody wants to go backwards. Nobody intentionally wants to go backwards. So get rid of the dead weight. Find a way. Find a way. Especially the ones that are truly unhealthy. The relationships that are truly unhealthy, that kill your spirit. Please drop. Don't even think twice about it. Drop. Then when you have developed this circle of friends that we're talking about, you have formed this circle of people who are either where you want to be or are moving in the same direction as you must maintain them. You have to maintain them. I hope I am making sense this afternoon. I hope we're understanding what I'm saying this afternoon. Please, if you're following, let me know in the comment section. Let me know that I'm not all by myself. Let me know that I'm not all by myself. Let me know that I'm making some kind of sense and that you're gaining value from the things that I'm saying today. As I was saying, when you have found this circle of friends that will help you to grow, there has to be some kind of maintenance program. Many of us have friends generally, and we don't bother maintaining the friendships. The people remain our friends, though. They remain our friends because maybe we go out once in a while together or things like that. But there are things we should do to maintain these relationships. And one of the things is that we must dedicate time to these people. We must dedicate time. We have to find time. Everybody's so busy now, truly. Every single person is busy. Busy. 24 hours is never enough. We don't have time for a lot of things. But to grow, for you to truly grow, with this circle you have developed, you have to make out time for them. The time has to come out from somewhere. Rearrange. Move things around. And make time for this circle of friends that are going to move you to the next level of your life, the next level of expectation, whatever it is, the next level in your business, the next level in your spiritual life, the next level in your business, the next level in your career. Make time out. No matter how busy, make out time. Find the time. Look for it. In fact, program it. I was telling, I joined a meeting the other day, and I was telling that I had a friend that I actually had to set an alarm on my phone to remind me to call her. Because me, personally, I have a problem with calling people. It's a general problem for me. I don't know how to pick up phone and call somebody. I can send you a text. I can send you messages from today till next year. But pick up the phone, call and talk. It's too much work for me. It's just work. It's not because I value you less. You might be the most important person in my life. I will send you text messages. But I had a friend that I noticed that this text message, it was not working for her. It was not working. And she's somebody I valued. So I set alarm on my phone. A certain time every week, my alarm would ring and would remind me to call her. Maybe I just sent her a text message some minutes ago before that alarm goes off. Once that alarm goes off, I pick up my phone, I call her. You see, you have to make time. You have to be innovative, find a way. The way exists, just find it. So find a way to make time for these people, for this circle of friends, for this relationship that you are building, these people that will help you achieve your purpose. Find time for them, make time for them, dedicate time to them. Time is the currency to maintain these relationships. Find the time, look for it, search for it, find the time. Another way to maintain these relationships is, how do I phrase this? It has to do more with even the people you want to maybe get rid of in your relationships. It's not about the person. Most times, it's not really about the person. No, it's about the attitude of the person. When we have this in mind, it helps us a lot in knowing how to deal with people. See, if you think that this person is bad, you will treat them very bad. But when you see that this person has a bad attitude, or has a characteristic that I don't need now, or has a trait that is not beneficial to me now, the way you treat the person will be different than when you say, this is a bad friend, or this person is just bad. So I want to, put in that caveat. It's not so much about the person. It's about the person's attitude. It's about a character trait that person possesses. Either at the moment, it doesn't mean you cannot help the person develop. You can. But you now have to see that you're helping the person develop. You're bringing the person up. Don't allow that person to bring you down. Don't allow that person to pull you down. No. Don't allow that person to pull you down. Okay, I think I really needed to clarify that so that we don't think that, I'm telling us to get rid of bad people. Not necessarily bad people. The people, they are your friends in the first place. Remember, something about them drew them to you initially. So it's not that they are bad people. It's just that for the moment, and sometimes it's just for the moment. There are some relationships that you cut for the moment. There are some you cut permanently. Like I said, those ones that are truly toxic, cut, don't look back. But there are some relationships that are only cut for the moment because you need to achieve something. And right now, this character trait that this person is exhibiting is not going to help you. So you move them aside. Okay, I think I have made that clear. I hope I have made that clear. And it's said to us that we do have to make time for these relationships. I cannot overemphasize this point. We must make the time, no matter how busy it gets. Life will not slow down. So it's up to us to make the changes. 24 hours remains 24 hours. The things that we have to do within the 24 hours are increasing. They are not reducing. If we are growing, they are increasing. They are not reducing. So it's up to us to rearrange and ensure that we make out time for this circle of friends. Another thing I want to talk about this circle of friends, sometimes the people in this circle of friends could be like mentors. It's possible to have a mentor that is a friend, or to have a friend that is a mentor to you. Please don't abuse that relationship. It's so easy to do. When you have a mentor that is a friend, be careful. Be at alert, because it's so easy to take such relationships for granted. All right, so I think that I have pointed out some key things. Oh, there's one thing I think I also need to mention to us about this circle of friends. Appreciate them. Aside from making out time to physically be with them, appreciate them. Appreciate them. I don't know when was the last time we called up a friend and told them the good thing about them, or a good thing. I don't know if we have ever done that. Even as I'm talking, I'm thinking, I'm trying to assess whether I have been appreciated. Oh, that was an example. There was, I don't want to give the example so that people will know the person now. So I'm trying to find a way to, we had a program and somebody did something which, through the years, actually, I've noticed that she's the one that always does this particular assignment. And she does it with all her heart. She doesn't, no big deal. Oh, welcome, Edward Onwachuku. I'm glad you're joining us. And Emmanuel Obioha. Wow, my uncle. Thank you for joining me this. I am honored to have you this afternoon. So I was giving us an example. So this lady, everybody knows it, that once it's time for this activity, just call her. She does it effortlessly. So the last time that we had the program, and of course, once again, she just came in, took over, did all the usual things that she does. But this time around, now, I was like the coordinator of that whole activity. When we had finished, I came up to our WhatsApp group where all of us are, and I wrote a message thanking her specifically. She was like, it's what she does. She loves it. I said, I know, I understand. But I still feel there's a need to say thank you. Then when we had a physical meeting, I brought up the issue again. And I thanked her again specifically for that work that she did. One of the people there was like, but this is what she does now. She loves it. I said, I know very well she loves it. I'm not, maybe she was thinking, I don't know that she's the one that's been doing it all these years. I said, I am very much aware that she does this all these years. But we develop a habit of not thanking people for the things that they do. So who is that friend that you need to thank today? Who is that friend that you need to appreciate for all that they have been to you? For all the ways they have helped you? This is one aspect of growth that we don't usually think about. Appreciate people. Appreciate this circle of friends you are developing who are helping you to move to your next level. Appreciate. Be appreciative of the little things they do. It doesn't even have to be the big things. The little things they do. The fact that this friend calls you every day, appreciate it. The fact that they remember your birthday, appreciate it. The fact that, what else do I give? Maybe this person remembers and brings lunch to you in the office, or calls you, let's go out for lunch. Please appreciate it. Appreciate it. Because these are the people, this circle of friends are the people who will help you on your journey to growth. Choose your circle of friends. That is what we are talking about this afternoon. Choose your circle of friends. In choosing this circle of friends, remember to be appreciative of them. Once they become your circle of friends, once they become the people you depend on, remember to be appreciative. Appreciate them for everything. Having said this, I believe we have come to the end of our discussion this afternoon. Remember, we discussed about choosing your circle of friends. This is Growth Habits with Ngozi Onwucholoba, every Tuesday and Thursday in the month of February, right here on Facebook, where we move together, we learn together, we walk together in achieving growth in every aspect of our lives, in every facet of life. If I have given any kind of value to you this afternoon, please indicate in the comment section, and please share this live with your friends, share with your colleagues, share with anyone you believe needs to hear this. Share with everybody. The aim is for as many as possible to join in this journey of growth, that we together, hand in hand, will walk and grow and expand and become the best that we could ever be. Thank you so much for joining me once again this afternoon. If you're also watching on the replay, thank you. I truly appreciate that you gave up your time, because this is an investment of your time. You could have been doing any other thing, but you chose to join me this afternoon, to join me today. So I appreciate your time. I appreciate your showing up, and I thank you so very much today. If we have any questions or any comments, oh yes, thank you, Yanni Uboma. All right, please do share with everybody. Thank you so much for that. If we have no other questions or we have no other comments, I will bring our session to a close this afternoon. Remember, this is Growth Habits with Ngozi. I am your personal guide who takes you by the hand and leads you in this journey to grow in every aspect of your life. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you next time. Please put in the comment sections what struck you, what stood out for you this afternoon in this session. Just put it in the comments. Yes, thank you, Mike. Oh yes, the grace is available and it's more than sufficient. God is truly helping me. Yes, so please put it in the comment section, whatever stood out to you, what point touched you today. Put it in the comment section, and remember to share. Growth Habits coming up once again on Thursday, 12 noon, right here on Facebook Live. Thank you so much. God bless you. See you on Thursday. Bye.